are in Sao Lorenzo again, and it's very different. We're just starting, and it's so green.
So much green.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, I'll link that up there somewhere. It was black, it was dark. We came in the morning and we did a morning hike. Today we decided to do a day hike,
Yeah.
and everything is green. Last time it wasn't green, so
It was
let's
September.
see what we find.
We were there in September.
I think so. Yes.
Yes, end of September, and now I'm sure it's different. It's much more green now, so I'm super excited, and it's sunny.
Which is why we came here, but we'll talk about this on our way. Let's go. That's the point we want to get to today. That's this little oasis which was closed last time, so we'll see if that's open today. Maybe we can have a lunch there. So there is the first viewing platform, which we have been last time, but it was very, very windy. So let's see how that feels today. Just walking up the stairs here, and so we're a little bit in. That's where we started out. That's the parking, and you can see now that it's actually really nice and green, very different to last time. That's how the behind the scenes of vloggers and Instagram shots look like. Climbing on the edge of some rocks, which looks really cool on pictures. Not judging here, just sharing what we see.
One by one.
One by one. We'll see them all tonight on Instagram. So today we are here on Sao Lorenzo for two reasons. Number one, because we thought that would be the place with the best weather. I'll explain you why in a minute. And second, because last time when we were here, it wasn't that green. So it was, when was it? September?
End of September.
And we came here in the morning because we wanted to catch the sunrise. And yeah, so we actually didn't really pay attention to the nature here much, so it was more like the sunrise goal theme. And today we see much more green. We came here I think 10, 11, and yeah, it's a very different experience. We first of all see where we walk, which makes a huge difference, and things are blooming. There are flowers and everything the grass is green, and it's just a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, because in summertime during the day it can get really hot here because there are no
There's
trees,
no shadow actually.
No shadow. And
Actually, I just said actually.
you did.
Stole that from Lausa.
And now it's perfect. It's sunny, it's warm, but not hot. It's amazing. Perfect.
So, and we, as you know, we're learning the theory for sailing, and right now we are in the chapter of weather, and we are getting really fascinated with clouds and rain and wind and waves and all that nerdy stuff.
It's fascinating.
And we thought, like, until we are on the water, we can actually apply that on the land, right? So we got all those sailing weather apps and weather model forecast things, and we're trying to see and learn how that plays out on the island here. Choose our hikes according to that weather and see how the weather models show the weather, and we drive there or we go there and compare it. So that just to get a better understanding how all that works.
That's one of the reasons we're here, because right now, compared to the whole island, it's the most sunniest and less.
It looks very sunny everywhere from here, at least, but towards the afternoon,
it might change.
It might change. So, yeah, at least that's the theoretical reason why we are today here. And I think it's also a temperature thing, right? Because we don't have really the gear to go to the mountains where it's quite cold right now.
Plus 3-4 degrees in the mountains.
So some of these areas, and all the beautiful hikes and waterfalls. So we have a long list of things we want to go to. So if you want to see them, just make sure you subscribe and you stay with us. All coming soon when the weather is getting better. But for now, we're exploring all the areas closer to the sea level, where we have today, what do we have now, like 17, 18 degrees, sunshine. We could literally go down there to the beach and swim, right? Some people even do that. We didn't take our swim gear, so.
I wanted to do that, I forgot.
Yeah, I'll do that next time. But for now, we're enjoying a much greener Sao Lorenzo. And yeah, I'll show you a couple of these beautiful views. When you come here, where you can actually see this bar, Casa do Sardina. Sardinia. I still haven't nailed it. So you can basically go both ways, left or right. They both lead to the same place. I'm not sure why they say here in the sign bar to the left, and then actually Casa do Sardinia up there is going to the right. So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it's just to the right. The road will bring you to the beach first, and then
Yeah, so when you go down here, you will go, there's a beach down there. So there's a beach down there, so you will basically pass that first, and then you go up to that place, and on the other side you just make a round here and you get basically there. So that's what we did last time in the dark, and we'll do today the same thing, because it's kind of more comfortable to walk down. It's less steep to go down.
oh, he's falling down. No, he's falling. Dush. You see, he found something. Now we don't see him. Okay, he didn't. Goes up again. Dush, 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 dush.
So today that place is open and the sun is out and it's beautiful. It's green, has this oasis feeling, the palms in the middle of nowhere, because there are no trees anywhere, and suddenly you have that place with the palms, which looks like very picturesque. Excited?
Yes, I am excited. Change of plans.
So after that beautiful break here at this oasis, Lauza wanted to take a boat tour.
Why not?
And you know that I like boats.
Do you?
Yes, I do. So that's very overexposed. So yeah, I do like boats, so you don't need to tell me this very often that you want to go on a boat. So we got a ticket.
It was not hard to convince you.
It was not hard to convince me. So we got a ticket. We should be down at the pier in about 10 minutes. And then we will do a little tour around this lighthouse. And we'll come back here. We'll show you how that looks like from the water. Because you can't actually walk to the lighthouse.
Yes.
There's water between these islands. So there is this last island is not reachable on foot. So that's why a boat. So that's I think so. We are here, and we will go to the lighthouse and back here.
That's the basic tour. That's the one.
So that's that one. Costs 15 euros per person, and takes about 30 minutes.
30-40 minutes.
Yeah, they said 30 to 45 minutes. So let's see. Well, it's just us on that boat, which is really cool. So we're going now out to the lighthouse. I'll just show you the coast from the boat here.
We got wet weather from the south and the destroyed the seabird. Yeah, in this part of the volcanic island, and you can see from one rock and Madeira Island comes last year again. I think that it's like
It's just amazing
The
this.
big difference of the rocks.
Yeah.
This area here, rare in those areas, and they call it Fajan. Every year in January, the boat that was trying to cross here, and the system work with the petroleum. Yeah, I'm saying twice a year or maybe once a year or. There is water all around, which is a good thing.
That was so cool.
That was so cool.
And we were the only two on this boat.
Lucky us, maybe.
Lucky us.
Not good
So
for
we got lots of attention explaining us everything. So I guess that's a normal thing they do, obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
So lovely guys. So they are
Andre and Philippe.
Andre and Philippe. Andre is the captain. He owns that boat. And yeah, I'll put all the details in the description. You can book with those guys. They make tours, not just here, but also to Deserted Island.
And you can pay with card.
Yeah,
on the
we
boat.
actually we paid with the card on the boat. So yeah, that was really lovely.
Yeah.
And the weather is cool.
Still nice and warm.
So somehow our weather nerdery kind of works.
Yes.
Picked the perfect space
So
or
shall we
place.
go have a lunch?
Shall we have a lunch? Yeah, let's have a lunch. So somehow we tried that once, yeah, at the Quinta, and Lauza just fell in love with this drink. What shall I say? Shall I be jealous now? No. So normally we don't drink any soft drinks, so that's a real exception. But you checked once, there's not that much sugar, or was it just to make us feel good in the moment?
So when you're in Madeira, this is the a soft drink.
A soft drink.
This is the soft drink.
We never do that.
We don't drink soft drinks.
It actually makes us feel bad if we do that, but it tastes so good.
But when you're in Madeira, you should at least try once, I think, isn't it?
And we're not here that often, so
Yeah. You mean we're in Madeira?
yeah,
It's like Fanta,
it's Fanta.
but just with maracuja flavor.
It is delicious. Okay, so we're back from this beautiful boat tour, Which was-
amazing.
which was really lovely. So thank you for suggesting that. She had this idea.
I had this idea.
She had this idea. I'm kind of skeptical right now with these little boats because many people, but all of them we saw, they're kind of not full, right? So it's actually really good. So you should go out and do this now. It's a good time to get more attention from captain and crew and everyone, right? No? Or it was just us today.
Good for who? For us?
Yeah, it might not be good for the boat owner, but I think they're happy about any single one who is doing the tour now. So go and do it. Details in the description. Okay, is this the captain? This is the captain.
It's not Captain, it's Philip.
It's okay. That's not the captain. That's Philip.
The one who was talking.
Captain is the
Andrew.
Andrew. You're lovely, Andrew. You love Andrew. Andre, not Andrew. Andre.
Not Andrew, yes.
Andre. Yeah, beautiful. So what are we talking about? We spent all week in the evenings watching the good place. We haven't watched TV for so long, and then we started, and we couldn't end, we couldn't finish.
It's dangerous to start to watch series because that's very addictive. It's hard to not.
Yeah, and it was kind of cheesy and everything in between in many parts, but there were so many interesting life lessons and philosophical thoughts. Philosophical thoughts. Yes, it was really interesting. It's basically the idea of having an afterlife, and there's a good place and a bad place, and depending on how good you were on the earth during your life before you died, you get to the good place or the bad place. And that system was really forked, how they would say. That's just a beautiful version of a swear word. And yeah, so towards the end there were more and more very interesting thoughts which made us think a lot, right? What's your takeaway from that?
Appreciate life you have right now. Enjoy, and obstacles are part of the joy. We cannot have only good times, because that's also not good.
That was a really interesting insight. The desire for everyone to get into the good place and have for eternity just pleasure and joy and whatever you desire. And it's actually not good. We need difficult times, we need hurdles and somehow pain and I don't know. Challenges. Let's call it challenges, not pain. Pain doesn't sound nice.
No. Challenges.
Yeah, we need challenges.
Time.
Because that's the only way we can actually appreciate the good times. If we have a journey there to get there.
We kind of knew this already.
We knew that, but it was somehow like nicely visualized.
Vividly,
yeah, with lots of examples.
Yeah.
And characters who embodied this, you know, the good side, the bad side, the people who struggled and became better people, and it's good.
We just learned that if you want to use toilet here, you have to pay €1. And when we saw this first time, we thought, €1, it's not cheap. But however, taking in consideration that it's in the middle of nowhere, number one, and number two, they're apparently using special system for filtering seawater to convert that into
they have a fresh water maker,
and that costs money. And obviously supplying this restaurant with the fresh water for the restaurant and toilet as well costs money. That's why you pay €1 for that. I think they even explain how this all works.
Yeah, there's actually it's a good point. There's a drawing, so there's a sign, an arrow to the toilet which says €1, and then underneath is actually they explain the solar energy, they explain the water, and they explain the garbage. So they have 3 things that they have to somehow generate here to be sustainable.
So they have solar panel for electricity, water from
the
sea, and all the goods they bring to this place, they have to carry that. Yeah,
it's actually the guys we took this boat tour with. They work together with these guys, so all the supplies and the stuff that works here comes here with that boat. So every single day they bring stuff here with this boat, and if there's a rough sea condition, these guys have to walk here 1 hour. Or maybe they don't open, I don't know, but
if the whole path is closed for the weather reason, maybe they also don't work. Who knows?
It's somehow interesting because we take this all for granted, right? So you come here, you sit down, you have this oasis in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, you order your meal, you order your drinks, you do whatever you do, and you don't really think about what's necessary to make that happen. It's like the comfort we live, at what cost that comes, right?
Yep.
And then all these places, and I think we learned lots about this when we were at the Quinta. This
Quintas dos Artistas.
Quintas dos Artistas. I'll link that up there. You can watch this place. So we learned there a lot about sustainability, and you know, like the way you create your business in a way that it benefits everyone, which is also a very interesting idea, especially these days where there's lots of business that is very, let's say, selfishly run just for its shareholders and whatever. Yeah, so being in such a place and looking at all these little details, like their solar energy and like how they make water and how every aspect of this business works, is really interesting. And then talking to these guys and see how even at the moment they're all struggling to survive because they don't have enough tourism. It's like how happy they are, how helpful they are,
Yeah.
makes you really appreciate that even more. It's cool.
I mean, for us coming from city, London, it's very busy. You just everything is
At your fingertips
at
somehow,
your
right?
fingertip. All you need to think about just when you go out. Do you need to have umbrella? Do you need to put rain shoes or normal shoes?
But even that doesn't really matter because you can just go
a cab.
somewhere and take a cab. You call an Uber, you call a cab, you do like everything is just, you know, you take out your phone and everything is your fingertip,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
You can have any meal you want, any cuisine, any whatever. And you kind of get used to that.
Yes.
And
And then you're completely out of touch from
Yeah.
the nature, especially now when we learn about sailing. We need to learn more about the weather, the wind, the rain, the atmosphere,
weather systems.
weather system, yeah, basically. And it makes a huge difference actually
very-
knowing that, isn't it?
Very interesting jump from being spoiled living in a city to learning sailing and being out on the sea with nowhere to hide.
Makes you appreciate nature much more, isn't it?
Yeah. And we are not sailing at the moment, but just being on this island,
We learn so much.
we learn. Yeah, I think, you know, like an island has to be sustainable somehow. They have also their garbage they have to deal with. They have energy. They have internet. By the way, the internet here is one of the best ever. Like the internet is better than we had back in London. It is much faster, much better. And it's interesting. It's like you're on an island and you have all that, right? That comes from somewhere, and we, take it granted. And
Take it for granted.
and from time to time we remind ourselves that there's going lots of energy and work and resources into making that happen. So we are now, I think, the last
We're a
people
little
here.
bit late for
Yeah.
the lunch because now they don't have much food. Literally last food
Yeah, so
they
we
have.
ordered the last fish, and the steak was already gone. So we ordered one steak sandwich, which is obviously not ideal because we're doing gluten free, right? So, but that's all they had.
And we thought, why not to eat here already, and then we go home and straight to home, right? Because then there is a bit of this careful.
That's what? Careful.
Careful.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
It's for you or for the lady?
For both
Both of us?
we have.
Yeah,
have
you have the
fish and
steaks.
sandwich.
Yeah, the fish is. This is for the fish.
All
this
right,
one.
great.
Ah, okay.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
the steaks. I'll bring you some napkins.
Oh, thank you so much.
Traz um guardanapo.
Obrigada. Wow, that's so cool.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe you remove the bread when shot, huh? You just eat meat and sandwich.
I'm not sure if, I mean, yeah, I can remove one.
That's type of sandwiches you get in Portugal. Not Portugal, Madeira, I guess, huh? This was ideal lunch for me. Super ideal lunch for me.
Super ideal lunch for you.
Gorgeous. It's pretty, it's appetizing, and it's
Your food. It has. It looks like it has everything you want. Let's examine that somehow. There is a pirate fish. There is chickpeas. There's cucumber,
lots of onions.
onion. So it's a nice salad. Basically a fish on a salad bed or something bad. Salad bed? Would you say that?
It's getting so grey.
Yeah.
Is it going to rain?
So maybe we should just head off.
So dark. Maybe we should
Yeah.
go.
We'll go because we still have to go back to the parking.
It's 3:30. So if we get there at 4:30, 5:30, we have very limited time. We have to actually hurry up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow.
It's talking all the time about our new acquired weather whatever skills, and it just starts to rain.
Start to rain. We have to hurry up.
Which
I
is
don't want to walk
kinda
in the
cool.
rain, but it's not cold at least.
No. So I hope this is just a drizzle, and yeah, we can see the car park from here. It's just like an hour walk or so.
You think?
Yeah, you can see it there.
Excuse me.
It's really far.
It is pretty far.
Okay, so we're walking back now. Basically the same way we came, and
Can you see the grey sky?
yeah, all grey.
Yeah.
That's the sky.
Now we will try to hurry up.
But it was really good. I am happy that we came here. I am happy that we did the boat tour and that we ate our late lunch here. So every single part of it was good. It's nice and green, nice and warm. Yeah, all good.
You don't have any jacket.
All good. So there is now Funchal. There's also no sun anymore.
All right. See
But
you
later it's getting better. According to the
today,
weather.
in the evening.
Yeah, in the evening when we have our live chat.
When we
there
cannot
will-
go out.
Yeah.
When all people are staying at home.
Yeah. As soon as everyone has to be at home, the weather will get better.
That's right.
That's what we saw on this weather map.
Look at this boat.
Hey, there's a boat down there.
Mhm.
They could just take us, huh? No?
Mhm. It costs 10 euros to get.
No, but that's a yacht. A yacht. A motorboat. Powerboat.
Yeah.
Proper one. Alrighty. So, just in case we won't show up again, we are hurrying back to the car. And we will just report back how wet we got on the way.
And how long it took. I
And
would
how
love
long
to
it took.
know.
Yeah. So you check the time?
Yes.
It's very refreshing.
3:30.
3:30. There are people swimming down there, so
Ah, that's so cool.
paddling with a
Brave,
paddleboard.
brave people.
There's blue
Alright,
sky there.
See
so-
you later,
See you later.
alligator. Getting
Getting more and more windy here. And down there, Don't know if you can see it. There's a guy paddling home. So that's really dedication.
We are done almost.
Almost done.
That was not bad. Just 1 hour, isn't it?
Just said that.
Just to get to the restaurant. That's cool. 1 hour there, 1 hour back. Easy peasy.
Yes. And it's good on a day like today because it's not that hot. And as you mentioned before, there are no trees or any shadow on the way.
In the summer, I'm afraid of those moments.
Yeah, so it's get really hot probably.
Don't want any sunstrokes, anything like that.
But today it's good. Perfect. So
Rain stopped.
highly recommended. It's a nice walk. There are people running. It's like trail running or something. It's a thing here. And I don't know,
Lots of runners.
lots of runners. Even now on our way back, there were a couple of them coming towards us.
Because if they run, they can get there maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah, they will be there in 30 minutes, I guess. But anyway, I'm happy that my knees today
Okay.
are good. There's still up and down and stairs, but somehow not that affected. So maybe because that was the second hike this year, and the first one was probably a little bit too much in one go. I guess I need to get used to that again. So I'll do this more often. Anything else you want to add to the end of our beautiful journey here today?
Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe it, and share
With all your friends
with your friends and
Family. and people you don't know on the wide web, internet, virtual corners of this world.
That makes huge difference. And comment, let us know what you think about the hike, and yes, we'd love to hear from you.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye, see you next week.